Okay, welcome everybody, especially members. Let's talk about the S&P 500. We'll look at the weekly, we'll look at my trade, we'll look at the daily, we'll look at the intraday charts. Let's get through this today. These are the E-mini futures contracts, March contracts, which expire here in about 11 calendar days. And just a reminder, I think here, at least on the TOS platform, starting next Monday, I'm pretty sure you're going to see June contracts being traded as the continuous contract instead of March. I'm already trading the June contracts, which I think is ESHM 24, if I remember right. I don't like trading this close to expiration, so just keep that in mind. All right, let's look at the weekly chart here. Today's only Tuesday. We have a range of 94 3/4. The week is pretty red as we speak. You can see here on the weekly chart, 5067.5. Market's still trading. There's about 20 minutes left in intraday to go here, so this could still definitely have some more price change going on here. And then of course from 3 to 4 o'clock, futures still trade for that last hour. So doing the video a little bit earlier than normal today, but that's all right. Yeah, big red candlestick on the weekly chart here. Not a huge deal. It is informational. Today's only Tuesday, so we've got to wait till Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This could dramatically change and be green by the time Friday comes around. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying we have to wait till Friday to really get a clear picture of what this week is. But right now it's red. And I think if it closes this week below this low, which is 50.60, we're pretty close to that right now. That's definitely informational. That doesn't tell us the market's reversing and we're about to go into a bear market by any means, or a bearish trend even. It just means that it's informational and it's helpful when we keep an eye on it, right? Now, if it gets below the close on this candlestick down here, that would be significant. That's 49.59, okay? And if by some reason it comes down and gets to this 49.37, that would be huge. That would be really big. That's more than 100 points from where we're at right now, about 130-ish. Yep, 131, if my math is right. So that would be pretty big if it, in addition to this 94 or almost 95 points, another 131 points to going down. Yeah, that'd be pretty massive. You're talking about obviously 220 points-ish if it does that. So basically, in a nutshell, this candlestick's going to give us a lot of information come Friday futures close. That's a long way off still, so we'll just keep an eye on this. March 31st, still have that there for a cycle low. There's one here, June 16th. Do have divergence going on. Still very elevated here on the weekly chart. This is sitting way up here in the absolute nosebleed section, 182. My goodness, that is just crazy. Crazy high. That is really high. I think it's only been higher than this twice. I think there's one or two times it was in the 200, low 200s. This is like the third highest number ever on the S&P 500 right here on the MACD on the weekly chart. So this is absolutely just on fire. Okay. We talked about counting the dots yesterday, and obviously the high for this week has been higher than the previous week. So that still kind of applies, but a lot of red stuff going on here. Okay, let's look at my trade, then we'll look at the daily and the intraday. All right, here is my trade for the day, $2,887.50. Really big day. This was the June contracts, the futures. I traded June futures. Okay, I think that, like I said earlier in the video here, I think that's ES. I think it's M. Could be wrong, but I think it's M24. You know, just check that. Okay, so that's what I traded. I also traded the NKD, took some negatory losses there. I also traded March, took some losses there. This was a plus. These two were a loss. So I gave some back, but definitely had a positive day. Was really nice. Man, this product right here, I'm trying to wrap my trading skills around this product, and this product is a super trick product, man. But this thing is just so crazy profitable if you could get it right. But anyway, I'm still working on this one. That is the Nikkei 225. I'm telling you, this product right today, tens of thousands of dollars for an account my size. Tens of thousands today would have been made. Over $10,000 easily. More like $15,000, $20,000 a day if I just, had my act together on this product. But this product is not easy to trade. So right now I'm still trading the S&P 500 because I have a better grip on that. And we'll just keep nudging at this until I can, fine tune my craft around this product. And, hopefully more to come. And for the members, I'm going to stream this product, the Nikkei, then I'll just call it Nike 225, probably in like another 2 weeks from now, maybe something like that. I got some other things I need to kind of wrap up and make room for this, to stream this. But yeah, this is going to come, and we're going to be streaming this product as well. Okay, I got the big monitor in for that, and there's a separate server for this. So when I start streaming that, I'll let everybody know. Not sure I'm going to handle this as far as membership goes. So I got to think that through a little bit. Okay. So that's kind of the future plans for that. Of course, my goals here are to continue to improve and increase the account portfolio, so I can go from 3 to 4 contracts on the S&P 500. So, yep. All right, let's take a look at the daily chart, and we'll look at the intraday as well. All right, here we are on the daily chart. Like I said, market's still trading for a little bit longer here. Futures trade for about another hour and 15 minutes. Intraday closed like in 15 minutes or something. Big old red candlestick here today, 72.5 total range. So nice, big, healthy candlestick. There are benefits to big candlesticks, and that is if you make a mistake, you usually have an opportunity to recover and still make profit. That's what's good about big candlesticks. Small candlesticks, like, let's say this one up here, or, this guy, or, whatever, even this guy's not too big. You may not get a second shot at it during the day if you don't get your timing and direction right. So that's the benefit to big candlesticks. You can make a lot of money. You can recover from a mistake. The benefit to small candlesticks is volatility is usually less. So you can kind of take on some more risk. Every day has its own pluses and minuses in how you view it and how I trade. My attitude, I shouldn't say my attitude, but yeah, the way I approach trading does change depending on, the range of the day. And even though you don't know the range of the day at the beginning of the day, you do get a sense of it, especially during intraday, what's going to happen, right? Right. So let me show you last night's email that I sent out to the members. Okay, here we are in Notepad++. I just grabbed the text from, I have a little piece of software I wrote that sends out the emails for me. And this is the text I sent out. And of course, if you join as a member, you can always ask the existing members whether or not my emails are what they really are. In other words, did I really send out this email? You can just ask them, okay? They'll tell you, yeah, he sends out the emails every night. So this is the email I sent out. I said S&P 500 had a very small down day. That was yesterday, right? Just last night's email. And I said tomorrow is also forecasted to be what? Down on the daily chart. Okay. So I forecasted that today, as I'm doing this video right now, that today would be a down day. All right, down. Now, let me ask you something. I see these videos on YouTube. I'm sure you guys and gals out there watch other YouTube videos and other people who put out, stock trading and market videos every day. And, they put out these videos. And, and I've talked about this many times. You know what I see them do? They say something like, This is literally the title of like a typical title of one of their videos. It'll be because I'm just chicken scratching this, is the top N, right? No, and then they put this. This is the one I love the most. That's supposed to be a P. I know it's a gnarly looking P, but then this is the part I love the most. They put a punctuation mark, and this one's called a question mark. So guess what, folks? I see this time and time again. This is very common. Some type of title on a video that some financial supposed YouTube guru comes out with a video every day. They have like 200, 300, 400, 5,000 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers, unlike my piddly little channel. Because, as you all know, YouTube doesn't let my channel grow because they hate me. But in any case, I see this kind of title all the time, question mark. Well, you know what that tells me? They don't know, right? That person who puts out this video is putting a question mark because they don't know. That's the truth, right? They don't know. They don't even make a guess what tomorrow's going to do. They just put a question mark and everybody comes and watches it. It's like the silliest thing ever. I don't get it. Okay? I don't know why people watch that content. Like I'd occasionally look at it and peek at it for 2 minutes and then I know it's worthless and I stop watching it because, they don't know what they're talking about. Because this is what they do. They put these kind of titles on their videos. And everybody gets in there and looks at the video together and goes, I wonder if the top's in. Like, maybe he's right. Maybe he's wrong. Everybody's like, maybe. It's a big question mark. It's a big question mark. Woo! What do I send out to my members? I forecast the next day. Do I always get it right? No. But at least I have the you-know-whats, the cojones, to take a stab at it and give my opinion about what I think the market's going to do for the members. Right? They're not robots. My members aren't robots. They get to make their own decisions about how they're going to trade, but at least they know my opinion. And a lot of times I'm right, like I was today. So do you want to watch videos of guys who have question marks? Question marks. Is the top in? I'm not watching that. I'm watching Giddis's videos, and I'm going to be a member in Giddis's $7.99 a month for Giddis. Is a subscription, because guess what? At least he's brave enough to put out videos and brave enough to put out emails every night to the members forecasting the next day. Now, sometimes I don't always forecast the next day if it's not clear. Okay, but lately I've been forecasting it because it's been pretty clear. The last week I got almost every day right except for Friday. Boy, I missed Friday huge. I got Friday totally wrong. But all the other days, I got them right. All right, so this is just something I'm sharing the emails. You can see what goes out every night because you know what? This stuff on YouTube is nonsense. This is like so prolific on YouTube. It's the top end. We haven't seen this ever before in history. All this kind of worthless videos that are out there that nobody knows what they're talking about. Like I think there's like less than a handful of YouTube video content creators that really know what they're doing. Like seriously know what they're doing on a consistent basis. And I've yet to see another YouTube content creator forecast the next day. I haven't seen it. I do it. I don't know anybody else is doing that. So if you want to become a member for the cheapo $7.99, which is a ridiculously cheap price, stick around to the end of the video, okay? Right, so we saw the email I sent out to the members last night, and sure enough, today was not just a down day, it was a massive down day. Okay, I didn't say to the members, tomorrow's going to be a huge down day, or tomorrow's just a little small down day. I just said tomorrow's forecast to be a down day. Okay, that's more than enough information for them to decide what they want to do. If I'm wrong, okay, it happens. Sometimes I'm wrong. Okay, but literally out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these last 5, more than that. I remember going all the way back, I think, to this this doji over here. Okay, out of all these candlesticks, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 6 of them I got right. Like I said, I think this was Friday here. I totally missed this one. I totally miscalled that. But all the rest, except for like one other day in here, I got right. Now, I'm not doing that And saying that in this video to pat myself on the back or have some kind of ego trip, I'm just simply saying that if you're considering to try to become a member, you're looking for somebody that actually is going to like help out in direction, you know, in the market. Well, invest in yourself a little bit. Market doing a little bounce here at the very end of the day. Pretty cool. Invest in yourself, right? Spend $25 on, over a 3-month period. It's like $8 a month. All right. And you can, when you join, just ask me, hey, Gittes, can you give me the link to the new members video? And I'll give it to you. It basically just shows you how I trade and, my opinion about how I go, about what might help you in using the service and the indicators and the way I go about trading. Okay. Just ask me on the Discord server and I will give it to you. All right. So anyway, look at this candlestick today. I told the members, it's going to pull back. Okay. I put this support line in here yesterday before this candlestick was formed. So in other words, we were over here and I put this candlestick in here because I could see there was support starting to form right here at these bottom of these three candlesticks. So I put them in here. Normally I don't put a quarter in there. We can change this. We don't really need to put a quarter in there. Okay. And what did it do today? I mean, you don't even need to look at the number. Look at what did it do today? It came all the way down and literally touched the support line. What was the low? Look at this number. 5063. It literally came all the way down and touched this line, exactly where I put this support. Okay, that's just crazy. Okay, I didn't expect it to be that accurate. I just thought it'd be somewhere in this area, ballparking it, because these candlesticks aren't exactly all at 5063. You got one at 67, you got another one at 63. They're like right in the ballpark, right? What does it do? Comes down and touches this exact line. Okay, so this is what you're getting at least some of the time with the membership. This kind of accuracy. Okay, I like to keep things straight up and honest. I'm not a BSer. I don't put videos out where, I do pie in the sky stuff. Is the market going to top? Big question mark. I don't do that stuff. There's the closing bell for intraday. Okay, I don't do that. I either just don't say it all because I don't know, which is better if you don't know, just keep your mouth shut. Or if I believe I might know and I have a pretty good feel for it, then I'll give my opinion about it. All right. So which one do you want? Do you want the bozos out there on YouTube that are giving you question mark videos? You want somebody who at least gets it right some of the time. All right. All right. So here are the other supports, 5663. It's too early to say, is this going to continue? For members, make sure you read your email again tonight. Okay. Because yes, I have an opinion about tomorrow. I already have an opinion about it. I'm waiting for a little more data to come in to completely formulate my opinion for tonight. Okay. But make sure you read your emails. Okay. If you're a member, you're not getting the email, you really should put your email on the Discord server. There's a channel in there called Emails Only. Make sure you put your email in that channel if you want the nightly email. Okay. If you're considering to become a member, then just like I said, stick around to the very end of the video and I'll walk you through how to join. Okay. And I'll talk about what comes with the membership. So these are all the supports. And I think once this thing breaks, which don't know for sure if this is actually happening, because look, guys, we've gotten this before, right? To the moon, 2 days down. To the moon, 2 days down. A little interruption here. To the moon, 1 or 2 days down. To the moon, 2 days down. So we're nowhere near being able to say, oh my gosh, if the market's finally going to give it up. We don't know that. Okay, we absolutely positively do not know that. Okay. This thing could be, that's it, 2 days down, it does this typical boom, and we go to new all-time highs. All right, so we just have to wait. Because this is total stair-step, goodness going on here. And guess what? If it does the same thing going down, that's goodness this way too. We'll take whatever the market gives us. We just don't like sideways. Sideways stinks. We don't want that. Nobody wants sideways market. Okay, so here are all the supports. Yes, I do think, as I said before, we're going to get down to some of these supports. I think one of these three is probably going to happen once this thing breaks. down in here. Here are the dates, March 12th, 20th, 14, and May 1st. Okay, these are the dates for the cycle lows. This March 12th thing is going to be very interesting. It's only a week away, 7 calendar days away. Not really sure what's going to happen here. If we start getting some more weakness in the market, then we know this March 12th thing's got some meat on the bone. But right now we don't know that yet, okay? All right, let's look at the intraday charts. All right, here we are on the 5-minute chart. Now, this is the Gibbs Plus indicator. I also got the Stochastic Momentum Index on here, which is a very useful indicator. And we got the MACD, the Big Daddy MACD. Everybody loves the MACD because it's really good at helping us with momentum. It's obviously configurable as most of these indicators are. But I like to keep it right here on the standard 12, 26, and 9. Pretty good. And that helps for more slower movement. It helps you get a feel for momentum, okay? Remember, we're on the 5-minute chart here. All right, so last night started right here. And today's not done yet. You can see that as we got past 2 o'clock, this thing's is spiking up here, doing a little bouncy bounce. Here at the end of the day is over here, okay? So right now, 3 o'clock has happened. So the intraday's closed. We heard the ding, ding, ding in this video, right? So this is just what's trading right here is futures. And amazing, this happens a lot. Futures close, intraday closes and futures take off. Market maker comes in here, tries to make everything right. Starts to prep for Asian and London markets. That's the gig, guys. That's how it works. That makes the world go round and around and around. US does its thing, bling, 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 bling. The market makers knows what they have to do. You ever know what Little League is with the little peewee, Little League baseball? Little kids come out and they've had the little stand. I'm not an artist, so just forgive me for this ugly looking thing. They put the ball on top of the little stand right here, right? And then the little peewee, little league, peewee league, they hit the ball off the stand. Bing! That's what the market maker's doing right here. He's teeing up the ball on the stand for both the Asian and London market. That's all that's going on. Okay, if you trade futures, and I've been doing this for years. If you trade futures, you get to get a feel for the world market. Okay, it's not just domestic USA. You're getting a feel for the entire world. Okay, I have members right now that have joined. When they first joined, they were only options traders. They switched over to futures traders. They became futures traders because they realized, oh my gosh, I'm missing all that time trading the Asian market, the London market. Okay, now not every night is great. Asian market and London market's mostly nighttime trading for US. It isn't always great, but sometimes it is. And some of the traders that came in, they probably either stopped trading options altogether or they only trade it once in a while. Now they trade futures. Because now they're an international trader. They're not just a domestic trader. They're trading the international market, right? They're trading all around the world. They're tapping into the markets basically 23 hours a day. So this is what's going on here. This is teeing it up for Asian and London. Okay. All right, so getting back to this intraday chart here, here's where it starts, here's where it ends. This little Gibbs Plus indicator right here, which happened at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. It gives it, let's zoom in on this a little bit. Let's make this bigger. 7 a.m. right here, purple candlestick. What happens? The market was weak the whole night, by the way. See, that's another thing. If you're watching futures, you have a feel for the market. You get a good sense for the market overnight, which I watch the futures. Sometimes I'm up late, whatever. Play a few games of chess, watch a movie, whatever I'm doing. Okay? Talk dirty to my girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I mean. So this signal came in here at 7 o'clock this morning, and man, it was just bombs away. And the market just kept on all day long, all the way down to the support that we looked at on the daily chart, right? We saw the support. Remember, that was not only did I tell the members last night that the market was going to pull back, but on the Discord server, which is where all the services take place, I let them know this morning. I don't remember what time it was, maybe 9 o'clock my time, whatever it was. I said, hey, there's a good chance the market's going to pull down to 50.67. Yeah, well, it pulled down to 50.63. All right, very informational, right? So this Giddus Plus indicator, I mean, it's just absolutely spot on. You can see how weak the market is here. Okay, how do you know the market's weak? I've done this before. We're going to do it again. How do you know the market's weak here? Despite the fact that all night long it was slowly tracking down, okay? But you know the market's weak because you can tell how the SMI doesn't really get up there above. Here it got above at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it got above it, right? But most of the night it didn't. See how it just barely gets to the line and fails. Barely gets line, fails. And this one, this was it. I mean, this here was like a huge message. This happened at 7:15. This is a message. Bam, doesn't get to the top line. Ba-boom, that's it. There you go. There's your message. What happens? MACD goes negative, massive negative, way below the purple line. Okay, so this Giddus Plus indicator isn't just like some little moment in time, you know, isolated all by itself. It helps forecast a message is really what that is. It's telling you, hey, it thinks there's a trade coming up, and boy, would it nail it. Kabomski. I'm telling you, this today was, even for a small, really small retail account, this was at least a few $100. And for a moderate sized retail account, this was thousands of dollars. You all saw my trading today. And I kind of screwed up in some other products that I traded and didn't make as much money as I should have. But, you know, for a small retail account, oh my gosh, this was a huge day. Okay. And you get the opportunity to get, you know, an opinion here. This software, this logic is given an opinion. Its opinion is, hey, it thinks there's a trade. Because, right, this whole video is opinion, educational purposes only. I do not give advice. All right? Just for the record. So anyway, that's how you know the market's weak, right? Because it never comes up here and doesn't touch the top line, right? Now, some people can say, well, it touched it up here. But you got to pay attention to the MACD. Look at the purple line. This is the zero line. Look how far below the MACD is below it. That is major weakness. And it tries to muster, it doesn't get in, it fails again, going down to this is typical, right? Very typical. Right in the middle of the day, tries to rebound, coming off the morning session. This time it didn't make it. All right, so that's a really good signal right there. This was pre-market. The other thing I want to say, and I know I've said this before, but it's always worth repeating, especially for new people watching and haven't watched before. Pre-market, 6 o'clock to like 8 o'clock, it's very common. From like 6 to maybe 7:30, the market will begin to decline. Because that's the London market kind of cleaning things up. They like to clean it up. They liquidate their positions before the U.S. market opens. It's very common. It doesn't always happen, but it happens a lot. Okay, I can't give a percentage. I'm just saying that's something that's kind of common. It's frequent. London traders liquidate their positions like between 6 o'clock to 7:30. You know, it varies. All right, because they can be sneaky, those Londoners, you know. You got to watch them. All right. Let's take a quick look at the 15-minute chart. We'll finish this thing up. Here on the 15-minute chart, there really wasn't a signal all day. It was just this late. This was late last night, like right at midnight. This is opening bell. I shouldn't say opening bell. This was the opening session for last night because futures opened the previous night, right? I want to go back just for a second to the 5-minute chart. I want to talk about one more thing here. So here's opening bell about right here, okay? This is the opening bell right about this line right here. From this point all the way to 3 o'clock, right, which is right here. So from 8:30 or 9:30, whatever, 3 o'clock over here. This is, I'm in Texas, so these are the times I go by, right? 8:30 to 3. I guess over in New York, it's 9:30 to 4, I guess is how it works, yeah. All right, depends where you're at in the world, right? But these are my times, 8:30 to 3, okay? 1500 is 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Now, why am I mentioning this? Oh, look at this, got a little pre-signal coming in here. Really nice. Got to pay attention to, see, already my mind is already thinking about tonight. Because I see this little signal coming up here. It's a pre-Giddus signal. It's, you know, it's like this one over here. We may get the genuine signal, which is this yellow one, but we've got to wait to see how this plays out. All right, but I'm already thinking about the night session. Option traders can't do that. They're like, oh, got to wait till tomorrow. Okay. But getting back to this for a second right here, what is it about this whole time that stands out just on this Giddus Plus indicator? Should be really obvious, right? There's no indication anywhere in here. None. No little indicators, no big ones, no nothing. Right? That's really important to understand this dynamic. I've talked about this before. On the 5-minute chart, which by the way, this streams live to the members. So this is a 15-minute and a 1 hour. If you don't see a Giddus Plus indicator, especially on the 5-minute chart, all intraday, it only means one or two things. And I know members forget this, but you need to remember this. I don't care if you paste it on your forehead, stick it on the wall, put it on your little smarty phone, whatever you need to do to remind yourself. If you don't see a Giddus Plus indicator all day long intraday, it only means one or two things. The market's either very weak or it's very strong. And today was a perfect example. No Giddus Plus indicator during the whole intraday. Nothing. The market was super weak the whole day. I mean, you almost didn't have any bounces. I was just shorting all over the place. But you can use the SMI to do your shorting, right? Even if the price doesn't really reflect it, just short it off the SMI. Bombs away. All right. All right, so if you want to become a member, that's great. There's a link in the description right below this video on YouTube. Make sure you read the instructions very carefully. It's going to be a discord.com link. Click on that. It's going to bring you over to Get a Server. Then click on Server Shop. It's going to bring you to this page right here. $7.99, guys and gals. All right, I told you it was cheap. It's super cheap. I've had it this way for probably, I don't know, last year or so, maybe longer. Here are the streaming charts down here. So once you join, just click on streaming charts. You'll get all three streaming charts, 5-minute, 15-minute, and a 1 hour. Yes, you get the Giddus Plus indicator on those streaming charts. You'll get the hourly cycles, which by the way, today was smoking. The cycles were very good. And there's some simple moving averages on those charts as well that are very useful. For instance, today on the 5-minute chart, I took a short at the 4-hour simple moving average, which I have on that chart because I was pretty sure it was going to get rejected, and it did. Okay, so very helpful. So streaming charts are down here. All right, that Giddus Plus indicator, whenever it gets triggered and it says there might be a trade, it sends an alert over to this channel right here. And that's really cool because if you're not watching the stream and you're busy taking the kids to soccer, you're out getting food, whatever you're doing, you're at work, you can still get the alerts right here. Just right click on S&P 500 alerts and turn your notifications on, okay? So super nice. There's also alerts for these products right here. So if you want to do some of these other products, that's cool. Now these don't have streaming charts because that's too much to stream. Okay, but they do still get alerts, all right? S&P 500 streams and alerts, these are just alerts. Premium symbols, every day, Monday through Thursday, I put premium symbols in here. Today I saw in the futures, because I saw gold and I saw copper and I saw something else. I can't remember what the third thing was. Gold, copper, and something else. But if you're interested in those products, go check out those symbols. There's also optionable stocks in there. Some industries are in there and some other symbols. Really nice, okay? The Giddus Only Post channel, that's where I put the link for the YouTube video like I'm doing now. I also let all the members know when the nightly email goes out, I'll post it in this channel, okay? Speaking of the nightly email, if you want to get in the nightly email, put your email address in this emails only channel after you join, and you'll get the nightly email, which includes a chart of the S&P 500, the daily chart of the S&P 500, with the cycles are on there, the daily cycles. You'll also get right now there's a bunch of support lines on there. So really, really helpful. As you saw today's video, I had support on there of 50.63 and it came right down and touched it. So if you want that kind of email and that kind of chart, put your email in here, you'll get it, okay? There's something else I wanted to say. Yeah, I'll come back to it. Can't remember what it was. Okay, fixed income. Occasionally I trade corporate bonds. So I'll put it in there when I do that. These two channels right here are basically just regular member chat, S&P 500, regular member chat, stuff like that, okay? Oh, I know what I was going to say. If you're a new member and you want to know how to use all the indicators, the Giddus Plus indicator, the SMI, the MACD, how I use it, how I use a simple average, you want to know all that stuff, how I go about doing it, just when you join, you can just put it, you can just ask me, just direct it to Giddus, say, hey, Giddus, in either one of these channels, just ask me how can you give me the link to the new members video. Okay, and I'll give you the video. You can even probably watch it in here, or you can watch it on YouTube. Okay, and it's going to give you basically, I don't remember how long the video is, but it's going to give you a walkthrough about how I use all the indicators to do my trading. Okay, really, really helpful for new members. So it kind of get the ball rolling quickly, and so you're not confused about, well, how do I use this membership, right? Okay, so this is everything that comes with membership, guys and gals. Everything: the streaming charts, the alerts, the streaming charts, the alerts, the premium symbols, the nightly emails, the chat that goes on, everything for $8 a month. Hey guys and gals, spend a little money on yourself. Okay, pay for 3 months, invest in yourself, spend $25, see if it's right for you. Okay, my opinion is, if you're patient, you're going to be profitable. Okay, I'm not guaranteeing that, because everybody's different. Their account sizes are different. Their maturity levels are different. Okay, but I honestly believe if you're patient, especially if you watch the member video, new members video, I think that's going to help push you, kind of guide you in the right direction to learn how to become a profitable trader. Okay, all right, got to talk about the rules. No nasty posts, no dirty posts, no dirty pictures, no foul language. Be respectful of everybody else on the server. If I have to warn you, I might have to kick you. And if you keep doing it, I'll end up banning you, all right? So don't do that. Be nice. And here's also the rules for refund. Okay, the refund rules are in there, as well as a disclaimer that I don't give financial advice, all right? Everything on this server is educational purposes only. Everything in this video is educational purposes. I don't care who's posting on this server, no matter what they say, strictly opinion and educational purposes only, okay? No financial advice is implied in any way whatsoever, all right? You're responsible for your own trades. All right, I think that pretty much covers it, guys and gals. I hope everybody had an awesome trading day. God bless everybody. We'll talk to you all real soon again next time.